Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Shinta Meylia from Class E. So, today I would like to show you how to use ClassDojo. So, ClassDojo is digital based for language learning, and actually it can be also used for other subjects, but today I will show you how use this ClassDojo for language learning, especially English language learning. So we can use ClassDojo for English learning activity because we can share our material and assignment for our students with the several features on ClassDojo. So this ClassDojo can be used for independent learning for students, and then for evaluation for students, and it can be also used for teaching and learning process in classroom. So there are 4 types of users in this ClassDojo, and I will show you how the teacher use this ClassDojo. So the first thing you can do is you can create your teacher account. You can choose what do you call, and then you can fill the form of your first name, and then you can fill your last name, and then you can fill in your email account, and then you can create your password for your ClassDojo account. And then if you have done to fill your form, you can click sign up. And if you already have an account, you can click login here. And then you can fill your email for your ClassDojo account and your password of this account. If you're done, you can click login to log into your account. And this is how your ClassDojo account dashboard will look like. And if you want to create your new class, you can click a new class, and then you can create your class name. You can add your class. This is up to you. You want to name your class, and then the grade is for the class of your students. You can choose. If you're done, you can click create, and then your class will created by the ClassDojo. This is the box when you add your student's name. So you can manually add your student's name. So this is for the example. You can type it manually, and then click add, and then your student's name will added into your class in the ClassDojo. And you can also use copy and paste on your student list, but you have to prepare it. You can list your student's name in the Microsoft Word or Google Docs, and you can paste it in here. And if you're done to adding your student's name until completed, you can click save, and your student's name list has already added on your ClassDojo. After that, you can invite your students with click the students login, and then you will choose how will your student log in, and you can click enter text code, confirm, and then this is the your class text code to invite your students into your ClassDojo. And you can ask your students to type your code, and then choose their name, and your students will already log into your class. This is how it looks like when your students all have login. And then you can click class story, and then if you want to share your material, you can click this. You can choose how do you share your material. You can use photo, video, file, or record yourself, or you can hold an event. And for example, I will give you an example how to share material used text. So you can only copying the link of your video from YouTube, and then you can share it in the post in the class story. Click post, and this it will be posted in your class story, and your student will can also like or comment on your post. And if you want to share another material, for example, for picture, you can click the picture or video, and then you can choose it from your laptop. You can add a caption or instruction for your students in this post. If you want to share a file, you can click the file, and then you can browse the file on your computer and post it. And if you want to type it manually, you can type it manually on the post, and then post it on your class story. This is how your class story looks like. If you scroll down, you can look at your previous materials that you shared. We also can do listening activity in this ClassDojo, because we can share our listening audio in the class story, so we can share it for our students' listening activity. They can directly answer their listening activity in the command on class story of the link. So this is how your students will answer your assignment or question that you posted in the class story. So they can type their answer on command on your post, and you can see it with the notification when your students like or comment on your post, so you can check their answers. And then if you look at your students' point of view, it also looks like this. They can look, and they can like or comment on your stories or post stories. They can answer your question by commenting on your class story. When your students comment or like your post, you can look at a notification, so you can look at your students' answer quickly because there is a notification. The other feature for our students' writing exercises or reading exercises is the portfolio feature. So we can set the portfolio that our students must do. So you can write the title and write the instruction for your students, and then you can also manage or set the response type of your students' answer. You can choose text, so your students will answer with a types format. The format is types, and you can share it for a whole class, or you can choose one of your students or some your students. And this is the point of view of our students when they receive a portfolio from us, from teacher, and they will do their assignment that given by the teacher by click it and then typing their answer on the portfolio worksheet. The worksheet can also detect the mistakes by the students when they types their assignment, and the ClassDojo can correct their grammar or their punctuation or their vocabulary. The students can save the draft of their work before they handed it, and then click handed it if they are already done. And this is how the students' portfolios look like, and there is a clock icon that their portfolio are having accepted by the teacher. The teacher will know that the student, one of their student already post their portfolio. They can check it and approve their students' work, and then they can also give a comment on their students' work, or they can give a feedback for their students' portfolio. The teacher will know the progress of their students' work, and then they can know who has not sent it or who has already sent it. The other features of this ClassDojo is for evaluation or for classroom activity for students. So the teacher can do class attendance for students. So for green one is for present, and the yellow is for late, and half yellow half green is left early, and the red one is for absent. Okay, this is the end of the video. I'm sorry if I have any mistakes, and the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.